Over the last half a year, I've become quite an expert in terms of what to use to clean the house, what to use to sanitize my person. It's taken quite a lot of trial and error.
I think we've all gotten smarter in some sense. Like initially we were using a lot of alcohol, like 70% alcohol, a lot of like basic cleaning products and disinfectant and bleach, which are quite pungent. And
they're very potent in killing germs and bacteria, but if you use them excessively on the floor, on the tables, on your clothes, they leave a horrible smell in the air. Some of you might know that after cleaning the whole house with disinfectants and alcohol and certain sprays, it leaves your throat and your nose a bit dry and a bit sensitive. For me anyway, that's quite clear because I like to clean the house very, very thoroughly.
So initially, every time he cleaned, I had to wear a mask, or I had to kind of duck into another room because the smell was too strong, and I'm pregnant, and I had to take Damon in there. And also, everyone's talking about like disinfectant poisoning and stuff like that these days because we're using it excessively.
And we've seen so many scary clips of people catching fire because of excessive use of alcohol spray, which is a massive no-no.
No.
Don't do it.
I remember asking a lot of people on Instagram and social media what product they would use and be comfortable using on their children when they're taking them out or when you're pregnant. And I finally came across something that Jason approves and that we're happy using.
Ensure Guard.
Ensure you're guarded.
Usually, when I come home after the groceries, after anything outside, I like to clean the balls, clean the groceries, clean myself. And in the past, from experience, once I start spraying anything but this guy, my air purifier will go crazy.
Damon will go noisy. Yeah.
And there's a light telling us the air is very, very polluted. Usually, when he's feeling good and the air is clean, he's blue.
So the thing about Ensure Guard is it not only works as a disinfectant, it also protects whatever you're spraying with a nano coating that lasts for up to 30 days. So even if we kind of play with this ball or wipe this ball, the nano coating would not be rubbed off. So basically we spray all of Damon's toys with Ensure Guard. We also spray ourselves before we go outside with Ensure Guard, and sometimes just a little layer on our masks. Because of this nano coating, we don't really have to worry about it for up to 30 days. And even if you wipe it or if you wash your hands, the coating isn't damaged. It's great. And the thing is, have you noticed that this little buddy here has remained blue and hasn't made any noise yet? So
you're still awake.
Yeah.
You're still on.
Because when I tell you I'm sensitive to the smell, it could be different with everyone, right? I don't know, some people might not be sensitive to disinfectant alcohol smell, but I doubt it. But this thing doesn't lie. Like, if you spray other stuff here, you'll go crazy.
This vicinity also. Very close. Oh, I forgot to say. There's a lot of rubber sealing on cameras, silicone straps for your watches that you can't spray with alcohol. This guy, totally natural, great for your camera, watch straps, plastic, leather.
Handbags, nice shoes. He killed my handbags spraying alcohol on them. Back 2 months ago when it was still safer in Hong Kong, when we took Damon out, we'd spray his car seat, we'll spray the car, we'll spray his shoes, his shirt, and every time we're about to take him out, he'll know that we're gonna spray him, so he'll be like, oh, spray, spray. Spraying Ensure Guard. So if you guys bump into Jason on the streets, you'll see him carrying a bottle and he literally sprays everything. He's not shy about it. So now, after spraying Ensure Guard and all that cleaning, we're going to demonstrate how much our air purifier does not like your typical alcohol and the typical disinfectants that we normally use. It will go crazy, seriously. Let's start with alcohol. I'm going to put on my mask because it really stinks.
Yeah. So experience tells me that even with hand rub alcohol sanitizer, when I clean my hands next to my air purifier, he goes nuts. So, without any editing, let's give it a go.
Give it some time. It's yellow.
Longs it.
So these alcohol wipes have around 60-something% alcohol, slightly stronger.
As you can see, our alcohol wipes wake up our air purifier.
Okay, so this is a disinfectant that Jason has diluted. So we sometimes use that around the house. So he's gonna spray it just like he's using the Ensure Guard. Obviously, we never really use these to wipe Damon's toys because we just reckon that it's harmful to the body.
So with most disinfectants, you can dilute them how you like. So I guess with this buddy here, it's not completely objective, but nonetheless, he doesn't like him.
We're not saying we don't use other disinfectants at home, like we still use your bleach, your regular disinfectant, your alcohol, but just on different areas. Like if you wash your toilet, then I would suggest maybe not like wash your toilet with Ensure Guard, or the floor, we still use our...
You can do. It would be a bit expensive.
but then you get a nano coating on your loo.
For 30 days.
Yeah. But what we can use Ensure Guard on other stuff is we can spray on the aircon or like your filters on your air purifier.
I spray clothes when you go out, his toys, anything you can think of right now during COVID-19, I'd spray.
So after the break, we're going to role play going out for a nice meal. At
Very
home.
nice meal.
Yeah. And we're going to demonstrate how we can use Ensure Guard.
So as you can see, we're at the finest restaurant in Hong Kong. Before, actually, I should have done this before we sat down, but since we're here now. Napkins. Chairs.
Yeah, he would have sprayed my chair already before I sat down. Yeah, once we're sat at a restaurant, this is the best restaurant in town, the Chan's.
It's the Mandarin Grill.
We went out for a couple of meals when it was slightly more controlled in Hong Kong with the whole COVID situation. Before that, I really did not know how I should disinfect the table, so I'd use alcohol and wipe the table, but with cutlery and stuff, like you just wouldn't use alcohol to spray the cutlery. It's
You
just
definitely wouldn't use alcohol, nor alcohol rub, nor disinfectant. Because after you've cleaned it with this stuff, it leaves a weird smell and probably a weird taste, and they're probably not edible, so don't do it.
So luckily, once we found Ensure Guard, once we arrive at our table, we'll spray everything, like our cutlery, our napkins, just basically
I think it's
everything.
the first time I took Ensure Guard out, and because it's quite a handsome bottle, I wasn't sure what the waiters were thinking, but I couldn't care less because it's all about protecting ourselves, staying clean. So when you can, and you always can, you should always generously spray everything you touch. You can breathe and eat it. Totally safe.
So they have all the certificates to prove that this is very safe, very natural, and you can check it out on their website. And we just felt really safe taking it out. Like I have a smaller bottle because if he's taking such a big bottle out, it just makes sense for me to take a small one in case if I go to the bathroom or something and it fits in my handbag.
But when she's with me, she's totally safe.
Yeah.
Garçon. Da-da-da-da.
Time to eat.
Dinner time. Oh, let me clean the spoons and forks that we use for the dishes. So that's enough talking from us. Everyone, stay safe. Stay home if you can.
Stay healthy. and make sure you stay clean.